Revelation 2253. From the 8th of March 1942. Bridge to the Beyond. To enter the bridge to the hereafter is granted to all people by God. But too little use is made of this privilege. The more worldly people are, the less credible it seems to them that there is a connection from earth to the beyond, and where there is obvious proof of it, they consciously resist examining it or somehow taking a stand on it. So they let a favorable opportunity pass by to use the bridge built to earth. And therefore they deprive themselves of the greatest spiritual success and cannot be forcibly led to the realization of their spiritual hardship. Anyone who enters the bridge to the beyond of his own free will ends his spiritual hardship, for even if he still doubts his own worthiness to be spiritually nourished, he will nevertheless receive a flow of strength which will help his soul's higher development, and the struggling soul on earth will never again succumb to the adversary's power. It will be seized by God's love, and this will now protect it from spiritual ruin. For once the human being has been granted the privilege of being allowed to receive instructions from the spiritual kingdom, he has also entered the bridge to the beyond and can now leave earth unhindered at any time and let his spirit dwell in that kingdom, and every such flight upwards earns the soul richest knowledge. Earth is closely connected with the beyond. Two entirely different realms are connected by this bridge, and the human being, whose actual realm is earth, can also gain unhindered insight into a realm which is not in contact with earth. Thus God himself does not set any limits, he has not erected any barriers, but he leaves people complete freedom, and this freedom can be utilized to such an extent that the human being can surpass every earthly ability and wisdom, because the spiritual path leads him into all perfection. And this is such a great gift of grace from God, for the human being can already become full of light and strength on earth, during his earthly life. He can fetch unlimited spiritual treasures on this bridge into the earthly kingdom, and these spiritual treasures are everlasting and will remain his property for all eternity. Gathering this wealth is extremely beneficial, and the human being should only ever praise and thank God that he was granted this privilege on earth. Yet people who only strive for matter do not see this bridge to the beyond, they pass it by, nor do they desire to enter it if their attention is drawn to it, for they cannot see any material success and cannot evaluate spiritual success. Entering the bridge to the beyond is a grace which, again, can only be received if it is desired. Anyone who desires the kingdom which is full of light and can therefore give light will also be shown the ways to enter that kingdom. He can freely follow the source and draw at any time. For God's love grants the human being access to that kingdom so that he can satisfy his hunger for light. Amen.